where did you think things went wrong today?
No, we didn't play well. That's it. We gave them easy opportunities, silly mistakes, concede goals, and it is quite hard for these guys to bounce back when they concede easy goals. And in a circumstances like semi-finals of Junior World Cup, so that's it.
The first quarter, Germany came out with very high intensity. Did our players kind of struggle to match up with that in the midfield, especially? Did you think?
See, we do have our plans for Germany, and if we are failed to execute that, then definitely that's going to be an easy work for them. So that's what they've done. So we just wanted to execute it in a proper way. We couldn't manage that. That's it.
Overall, how would you think you made major assignment? Or how would you analyze yourself?
Myself as a
Yeah,
coach.
as a coach, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
See, I always say this. My job done once we reach the tournament, because all this work what we do in the camps, that's affect us. That's help us to perform during the tournament. And during the tournaments, we can advise the players what we need to do and how we need to focus. That's the thing. And I think I done my best for that. And definitely it's my first year, so there are a lot of things to learn. And every tournament, it's a learning for me. Every matches is a learning for me. So yeah, I'll learn.
Still hopes are there, but for the bronze medals, how do you see that?
What do you think, sir?
Yeah, what do you think of that?
So what do you think? How do I step in? So when you're playing for a bronze medal match, every time you need to get on the field with any hopes, right? So we are going to hope.
Just the margin of result, does that concern you? 5-1 is quite heavy in terms of the defeat. What do you make of that, of the margin especially?
See, winning, losing matters a lot. It doesn't matter if you win. If you lose 1-0, if you lose 10-0, it's the same way. But the problem with that, how we concede their goals, that's really important. So we need to focus on that first, and how we can block that. That's really important. And what all laps we done. So we need to go through that debrief, and let's find out.
Just your thoughts on the midfield itself, because I think even through the tournament, the defense and forwards, they had their moments, but is midfield the biggest concern? Because there was no control today, we thought, in the first quarter.
Sir, if you are playing consistently throughout a tournament and suddenly one match, if it's happening something, that means, okay, maybe that's a game. Maybe that day, okay, the other team had a better plan. Maybe we couldn't execute our plan in a proper way. So anything can happen. It doesn't mean that they couldn't perform. That's why it's happening. And it's always I say it's a collective effort of the entire team. So you just need to defend well first, then you need to attack, you need to create opportunity, then you need to score. That's it. So when the defense conceded goal and forwards couldn't able to get any opportunities, because the last quarter we got a PC, we converted it. So we could have made it in first quarter itself. Whenever we got an opportunity, we couldn't make it. So we are not converting our opportunities, and we are giving them easy opportunity to score. That makes the big difference.
See, you've been through some tough matches yourself as a player. After such a match, what do you tell the boys, and what would you think probably you can take away as positives?
Copy paste one thing. There is one more match left, which can help you to get one more. At least one medal. So that is really important. Rather than crying about today's match, think about the next match and bounce back. That's the only thing which I can tell them. Because going back empty-handed is more painful than disappointing now.
If you want to undo one thing of this match today, what would that be?
See, there are a lot of things to undo, but the important part is like we can't commit easy, silly mistakes. You can't give them space. That's really important, because we only one thing which we focus. I told my players is like, don't allow them to get into the center, and they allowed that. They just played through the center and they created opportunities. So that's the one area where I felt really bad, because when you tell them something, when he says, okay, this is the plan for them to break us, and definitely the players are not bouncing up to, coming up to that level, then it's quite disappointing. Yeah.
Is it more of
Is
it more of a mental thing?
See, mentality, yes, matters, because it's semi-finals. Okay, and when you are conceding a goal, doing simple mistakes, that puts you under pressure. And this pressure situation will push you into a self-doubt mode. So these all things matters, because when you are playing in a top level, it's quite easy for you to manage the pressure. So youngsters, less experienced, they maybe their graph will go up and down. So yeah, it's up to the occasion.
Thank you.
One question, if you had to tell again your team, probably one thing that the Germans did right that probably you would want your team to imbibe.
No, I just want my players to play my way. That's all. because we can't copy post anybody's game. And Indians, we do have our own flavor, our own game style. We just need to play our game. We forgot to do that. That's an issue. So when you are playing up to their game, it's quite easy for them to match up. But when we start to play our game, it's quite hard for them to match up. So we forget that. That's an issue.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.